Alright, so before we jump into Vlogmas Day 12, this is what I meant. Hold on. Like I was saying, before we jump into Vlogmas Day 12, this is what I meant when I said I have decals prepared for my clothes. So this is for, let me zoom right in. This is for the gray sweatsuit and gray gray sweatsuit out piece. It was Halloween time during the process, and I made a set for this. It's the decals. These are the decals. Basically, some of these are going to go on the arms, and then some of these are going to go on the leg. This is going to go in the middle of the shirt. And it's my Rose logo. Basically, I'm incorporating my logo into mostly everything. And then this is what I'm incorporating for the sweatsuit set you seen earlier. It is a rose in the shape of a coffee cup, and it has pumpkin spice with a straw sticking out the side, out the tip of it. It has rose petals on the not rose petals, the leaf petals on the side of the cup. And I still have to color in the other sides, but yeah. And this one says pumpkin spice. I think one of these says strawberry, peppermint mocha, caramel swirl, all that. So yeah, I'm incorporating my logo into a lot of my pieces now, and I'm not just gonna sit here because I have like these out already. These are like already pre-made up logos, and I brought some gold fabric, and what I did was basically I took the picture of the logo and I printed it out on the gold fabric, and then all I gotta do is cut them out. And yeah, and how I do it is simple and easy. I could show y'all, but basically what I do is I glue the fabric to a piece of paper. I brought some glitter glue, like for a glitter glue spray, and you spray it on the paper. You glue the fabric to it. You put it inside a printer. You put your logo or picture, whatever you want. You put it inside the hold on. The hell? You put it inside the printer and you print it out, and basically you should be straight. Once you print it out, you just cut it out and it comes out simple, easy, quick, like that. Let's get into Vlogmas Day 12. I forgot to mention I need to get some ink. That's why I also didn't print them out and do them all that like that. I forgot to get some ink, and that's why I didn't go through the full process of heat pressing them on and everything like that. I have no ink, so I need to go get some ink from Walmart. But here's what Vlogmas Day 12 we are doing. We're working on the bottom half of this look. So get ready. So I'm gonna just zoom in. Okay, so what you're looking at is a seam allowance, right? But it's not 5/8 of a seam or 5/8 of a seam. 5/8 of a seam is literally lesser than that. It's smaller than that. And I have no idea where this extra piece of thread came from. Anyway, okay. Anyway, 5/8 of a seam is smaller than that. Yeah, it's very smaller than that. Basically, what you're seeing here is maybe about, want to say, a little bit more of, I want to say maybe 2 inches into the seam. I'm not really sure, 1 inch into the seam. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, it's a bigger seam. Basically, this is to create tunnels for when you want to add drawstrings. And if you don't know, drawstrings need a little bit of leeway, or to go up and down in three, auto up and down, and pull through the entrance of the tunnels. Basically, creating that fake root, or not rouge, fake not creating a fake rouge almost, but giving that rouge feeling that you can control, basically almost a controlled ruche, because most dresses, they're already ruched, and all you gotta do, and you can't really control how much ruching you want. And ruching is basically saying you want it to be either short, you want it to be a little more pulled in, and you want it to be a little more tighter around your areas. So yeah, and to create these tunnels, you gotta sew the seam a little allowance a little bit wider into the waist. Now, again, you will be able to fit the skirt still, because this is really coming like an extra large or a double large skirt, a big skirt still, because again, I sew for plus size women, so it's enough fabric here to add, and still add your waistband enough to maybe add the elastic band around it. But like I said, once you add the elastic band, the ruching effect will give it, the drawstring ruched effect will give it a nice, more sturdier, tight feeling. See, as how when you ruche an outfit, you have to literally ruche it with fabric, the fabric scraps. Basically, that's what I use, and it makes it it's a little more thicker than using, like, I guess, string or cord. Cord is bulky and thick, but fabric, it's extra thick because it's the actual fabric of the garment that you're making. And that's what I do. I use the actual fabric to create a cord of what I'm making. So, yeah. But what you didn't see on camera was I serge hemmed the back. Well, you saw me sew this down on the sides. The next step is to securely sew them down, maybe using a different threading section, and then we're gonna work on the cord. This is what I mean when I say I take the scraps and make cords out of them. This is the cord that I'm using, and you see it's the same fabric and texture. So again, using the fabric and texture of something like this, it is a little thicker. But realization wise is, when you cut, you want to cut them thick, so that way you have enough fabric to pull through the tunnels of the skirt, and you want to be able to have enough to secure them in place, so that way they don't fall out. And these are just going to add drawstrings. Also, when you sew, you have to flip them right side out, so they come right side out on the other side of the skirt. Right now we're wrong side out, so when it's time to add them, they will be added, but they will be added when the skirt is literally flipped, either wrong side out, and then you have to flip them right side out, or the skirt will be wrong side out, and you have to put it in, right side out, and you have to put it in. It's confusing. Just bear with me. Alright, so here's what happened before y'all clicked off. Oh my god, the blur focus. Okay, so here is the skirt, fully focused this time, and it's coming out nice. Okay, so what y'all didn't get to see was when I was cutting down the ends of the skirt, the piping area where the drawstrings will go. And here's how they came out. Ignore the blur for a second. Come on, focus. There you go. Alright, so here's my piping sides. Ain't they cute? They look way better when they're on the other side, but they are so cute. They came out properly trimmed. They look so nice and clean. It looks a little crazy from this angle because the fact of the matter is the blur is like getting on my nerves. So I really gotta like get close up so you can get a very detailed look, an unblurified look. So yeah, moving forward, moving over. Same thing on this side. I'm on focus. There we go. Them pipe tunnels look nice. Overall, the skirt itself. Come on, focus. Okay, overall the skirt itself, it looks very, very nice. Put together. I like it. I like how it came out. I can't wait to add the straps. You guys won't be able to see that. I'm going to do it off camera because that takes a little bit of the juice for this camera. But also, on top of that, it needs to charge because I think it's going to slowly die again. So, I'm going to put this on the charger. And I'm going to be piping, not piping. The next step you'll probably see me do is put the waistband in. I'll show y'all the drawstrings when they're piped in fully. But as far as that, yeah, you're going to just see the pipe. You're going to see me put the last finishing touch on, which is the waistband and the elastic band. So, see ya in a few minutes. Yeah, a few minutes. Alright, so here's the skirt. Focus. With the drawstrings added into them. Focus. Yeah. If you see any holes, be aware. Just ignore that. I'll hand sew it down. With this fabric, you gotta, when you're sewing, please don't make the same mistake I made. So basically what I did was I sewed them down a little too close to the edge, which means it pulls the sewing thread and it like rips a hole into it. So what you gotta do is just hand sew that down and you'll be good. Other than that, and I'm not talking about in the drawstring area, I'm talking about in the inside the, like, you know, strap area. But like I said, other than that, it's time to add the waistband. We should be done by this tonight. And that, this is what it looks like, ruched and all on the side. Can't wait to see what I can't wait to see what the outcome is. Alright, so here's the skirt. We have the waistband in and hem. I ain't gonna lie, some parts of it look crazy, like, well, not really. It's hemmed properly neat. You can't really hem the what's it called? What is it called? The piped areas, because they're too extremely thick. So they have to literally sit like that. And it's not an ugly hem, but it's not a pretty hem, but it's not ugly. Other than that, we completely almost finished the skirt. I will reveal what it looks like on. Sorry for the blur. But the next phase and step is to hem the bottom. So the bottom of the skirt can, like, look semi decent, because we couldn't really serge it because we don't have a bottom piece for it. Like, you know, a t-shirt band that goes around the bottom of the skirt, bottom of a shirt. We don't have a bottom of the skirt band, and we can't serge it, so we're gonna have to sew it down with regular stitch settings and make it into a nice little hem bottom. But all in all, the skirt is done practically. And yeah, this will be Vlogmas Day 12 soon. Stay tuned.